Namaste. Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Professor Pillai, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Lata Pillai, distinguished guests, Mr. Narayanan, the President of CSDMS, Mr. Dr. Ravi Gupta, distinguished participants and dear friends. It gives me immense pleasure to be amongst you this fine morning. Verily, the 21st century is known as the century of knowledge. And it's my good fortune that Honorable Minister is present here today. I have a small clip, not made in India. However, the theme of the film is extremely important. And context, things happen, and how technology can empower the countries in their socio-economic progress. Can we have the film, please? idea, fun and intended. That was essentially because the organizers, the decibels were, I think, were unacceptably high. However, what this film really puts in context is the technology and the revolution that is taking place. How many of you would agree that we're all suffering in one way or the other because of global meltdown? Can I see a show of hands? Oh, it is impacted very few. I'm very happy that several of you have not been impacted by the global recession, which is pretty good news. However, what is happening across the world is US has implemented sub-zero growth the last financial year. Also most of the Western economies. The huge slice of Indians living in the rural areas who have bailed out the country in worst of its recession time. What does that mean? It means there is immense appetite in the rural India for products and technologies which can enhance their productivity, and also we have highest level of political commitment and will in ensuring the technologies are harnessed in meaningfully interacting with each other. Honorable Minister, a short while ago, just before coming to this hall, was mentioning to me that India is unique. Yes, it is. Several of us are Indians, and I, for one, I am extremely grateful that I was born in this country of the immense opportunities and immense, at the same time, schisms, which is a paradox, in fact. We have 35 states. We are a federal country with 35 states. We have 22 official languages, 800 dialects. We are multi-ethnic, multi-religious, and our society suffers from several divides, including the gender divide, the technology divide, or the digital divide. The Nation Leader Governance Plan is uniquely positioned as an arbitrator of disintermediating all the schisms through harnessing the technology and through very innovative private-public partnerships. As we speak, close to $10 billion has been invested by a variety of line ministries, departments, and the state governments in ensuring the power of technology reaches the actual masters of democracy, which is citizens. In the film, we have seen US ranks 19th in broadband connectivity. Where is India? I'm glad to say by June next year, broadband of 256 kbps and plus is going to reach 95% of the country's landmarks. We are partnering with our sister agency, DOT, in making this happen. Honorable President, in an address to the joint session of the Parliament, has made the intention of the government extremely loud and clear. It is the intention of the government to reach out to the length and breadth of the country in the next 3 years as a reforms package and revival package for the American continent, for the US of America. But India has started this journey almost 2 years ago, and I'm proud that this is happening in the country, and very soon, in the next months to come, we'll make this happen in this country. Finally, infrastructure or technology per se cannot make a difference. It is the human beings, it is the governments, it is the society which can bring about a difference. It is here that we are actively trying to engage the citizens, the society, and the government in transforming the way the governance has been happening in the country. For the past 150 years, pretty much like Sri Lanka, I'm so very happy several of the Sri Lankan delegates are here amidst us today. We have had a common rule under the British Empire, which has put in a system of very rigid hierarchical bureaucracy. And Indian bureaucracy, Indian government is entirely a system of intermediaries. If I need a driving license, I need to go through several layers of intermediaries. I need a passport, I need to do the same. For a simple thing like a gas connection, there are intermediaries. E-governance is about disintermediating all these processes. E-government is about transforming the government and the governance itself. E-governance is about empowering all the citizens of this country, and it is about making the exciting things, what we have seen in the clip, happen. I'm so very happy that all of you have taken time off to be present here today, and I'm sure what the CSDMS has organized in the next 2 days is going to be exciting to us in opening up our vision to what is happening within our own country. Thank you very much.